Hello, welcome to United Man. My name is Shane. We've got some good news for you today for a change. Wan Bissaka deal is done. Looks like he's on his way for a medical. Before we get into it, don't forget guys, I'm your information and opinion standpoint. So if you want to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment guys, and like and share. Okay, let's go. AWB, Wan Bissaka. Finally, looks like he's over the line. Just on his way, it would seem, as has been reported by many different sources, BBC, TalkSport. Looks like he's on his way to Manchester United Carrington to carry out a medical. Finally. Okay, in terms of the information of the deal, we've done a deal worth 50 million. That is broken up into two segments, 45 million being upfront payment, 5 million being put together in add-ons as well. So potential 50 million. Yes, finally. It's been a long time coming, I know. Yeah, so it looks like it's good to see that he's not arriving on massive wages as well. 200 grand, 150 grand. It's reported that he's on 80,000 a week, which is good. I mean, he was on 10,000 at Crystal Palace, which has been reported as well. So it's a massive jump for him. It'd be a massive jump for anyone. 10,000 a week. I'd like some of that, but yeah, 80 grand a week. So it's not killing the piggy bank. And if we can get, some of the big earners off the books, i.e. Sanchez, that'd be huge. As I say, it's been a long time coming. I think the main sticking point of why it was taking long once personal terms were agreed and even a fee was agreed, I believe it was down to Crystal Palace. It's been reported they were wanting to actually get Wilfried Zaha's £25 million sell-on clause either reduced or taken off completely. Man United have, though, refused that due to the price we sold him back for, which was 6 million. So we've still got that in play. So it's evident that he wants to leave, and Palace are more than likely going to have to sell him sooner or later. So we'll get a decent amount of money coming through that as well. He's been at Palace since he was 11 years old. So the kid's been there a long time, and obviously making his debut last season, it's been I suppose a whirlwind for him, making his debut for Palace, getting into England squad, now signing for Manchester United. Brilliant, happy for him. But even happier for us that we finally looks like we've got a replacement for Ashley Young. I mean, I could have probably played there myself and done a better job than Young. Anyway, let's not get into that. But yeah, what's interesting as well is I didn't realise, because obviously it's well reported and well known, Man United has got a load of cash. Yeah, brilliant. But if you look at it compared to what City's been spending, even Liverpool more recently, and Real Madrid, Barcelona, we've not spent tons and tons on in terms of huge transfer fees. For example, Wan Bissaka falls in 5th place now in terms of our most expensive signing. You've got Pogba is number 1, Lukaku, Di Maria, and Fred ahead of him. So he falls in the 5th place as our 5th biggest signing, which is interesting. Like I say, we've probably signed that many players that haven't cut it for us, i.e. Lukaku, Di Maria, and Fred so far. Hopefully Fred can come good next season. But yeah, Wan Bissaka deal, that's 50 mil, 45 up front, 5 following on from that in add-ons. I think it's a very good deal. I believe he's 21 now. So if we have him for 10 years, that fee then becomes a drop in the ocean. But I'll tell you what, guys, what I want to do at this point, I really want to know, who do you think should be our next signing? And also, what do you think of Wan Bissaka signing? Do you think he's going to be a flop? Do you think he's not? Do you think he's going to end up world class? Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, I really want to know your opinion on this one, actually, because obviously he's not a major star. It's not like everyone's seen him for years and years. He's relatively unknown. So let me know what you think. As I said, 50 mil over the line. He's on his way to Carrington to get the medical done and get set down in front of those cameras signing. Really happy about this one. He's a natural defender. He's naturally quick, very leggy. you'll see he's one of those players I used to play against where you'd think you've gotten past him and then all of a sudden you see a leg come hanging around the side of you and winning the ball and taking you down in the process. So yeah, but he's rapid. He's a rapid player, natural defender. Reason I keep highlighting that is because he can get better positionally, technically, if you like. He can get better. He was a winger when he was younger, but obviously got converted to a right back and has eaten that position up, made it his own. So he's a natural ball winner, which again is something that you can't really teach. Just ask Antonio Valencia or Ashley Young. He's a natural ball winner, good positioning, and he's athletic as well. So if you do on the off chance get the ball around him, he's got the recovery speed to catch up with you and then win the ball for you as well. Just to drop some stats on him, a couple of interesting bits in regards to his stats. He made 158 tackles. This is just in the Premier League mind, but made 158 tackles, 99 interceptions, 5 block shots, and the one that I really want to highlight as a defender, zero errors leading to a goal. 0 errors leading to a goal. Now, how many goals over the past, 5-6 seasons have come directly from our right side, albeit Valencia or Ashley Young? More recently Ashley Young, obviously, but 0 errors leading to a goal. So that means positionally, he's good, in terms of reading the game as well, which is crucial. I mean, I can't stress enough what a good natural defender he is. Now, you would have heard it said numerous times that he's not great going forwards. Like I said, bringing it back, rewinding, he was, I'm assuming when he signed with Palace initially, he was more of a winger. So, and I've seen him on the ball. He can go past the man as well. He's got a little trick or two as well. He's confident on the ball. But in terms of his delivery, Gary Neville-esque, he isn't that as of yet. I don't think he's got them kind of whips like Dalot, for example. But like I said, I prefer all day long that he's a natural, gifted defender to help us with obviously not conceding so many goals. So I'm really, really happy that deal's got done. I'd like to see. Obviously, there's been a lot of I suppose turmoil with hype around the Glazers and obviously wanting the Glazers out and whatnot. Listen, I'm all for someone else coming and taking over and splashing money at the club, but sometimes it's probably better the devil you know, as they say. That being said, I would like to see someone that is a Man United fan come in and take over us, but 3.8 billion is no small amount of change, because then at least we've got someone that's backing us and they've got our best interests at heart. Unfortunately, the Glazers haven't and never have done. That's Daniel James and Wan Bissaka pretty much over the line now. Next one I really want to get over is Bruno Fernandes. That's the crucial one now. After we solidify, we've got right back done, we've got a wing position sorted. Who knows? I think people forget in regards to Daniel James, he's right-footed. He can use his left very well, but he's actually right-footed. So you never know. I can't say he'd be starting, but yeah, we still need a winger, an established winger, I believe, or someone we would say he's an out-and-out winger. But yeah, great news. Really happy with that Wan Bissaka deal. Now let's move on to the next one. Let's get that one done. Get him signed, sat in front of whoever with Ollie signing his contracts, and yeah, let's move on. Really happy with that one, guys. But let me know what you think in relation to Wan Bissaka deal. If you think that he will be, for example, at Manchester United for the next 10, 12, 15 years, or if it's going to be another flop. I don't think it will be. I'd be surprised if it was, but let me know what you think. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See you soon.